Today we're talking about the new generation of GoMem inside the multiverse of the Waktaverse. Ladies and gentlemen, in Penchi Yorobun, I bring to you the GoMem Academy. Also known as GoMem or Academy. You know, if there's this many nicknames for it, then it better be good. Consisting of a whopping 17 members, they are a diverse group of more ladies than the OG group. Last time, we talked about a brief introduction to Wakwood's Kojong members, that being the Komem. If you want to watch that full video, then I'll have that linked right here. If not, that's fine. Here's the minimum background info that you need. Starting off with our main character, the famous streamer Wakwood wanted to play video games with some of his loyal fan members, the Panchi, especially those with special qualities. So in 2021, that project known as the Komem was formed with 5 different seasons, technically 6, but season 0 is no longer acknowledged but referenced every now and then with a final total of 20 members. And this is where I can start talking about the main event. Let's break down the current active members of the Academy. Let's remember the first season of the Academy was initially selected for the Komem. Each member has a different and distinct character that they embody, and the Koreans call it concepts. Trust me, I didn't make it up, just ask one of the commenters in my videos. Making up the team, we have Nin, apparently the only person going for the female kunoichi or female ninja concept. Trust me, if you've seen enough anime like One Piece or Naruto, then you know she expresses many ninja stereotypes. And of course, we have our diva Miss Valentine. Next, we have our former bodyguard of Miss Valentine, Pulgom, aka Brown Bear. He's often seen in a black suit and sunglasses just like a stereotypical federal special agent. Next, we have a space police officer, Syrian Rain. As a user of high-tech, her concept is that of a space law enforcement officer and carries a silenced space pistol. Next, we have our friendly neighborhood, Amadeus Choi, aka Amachoy or Amache. He is famous for his talent in music composition as well as uplifting his fellow Academy members. Next, we have our second non-humanoid of the Komem, Jinhee, who is a genie. Next, we have the pirate concept Captain Sullivan. With a pompous personality and husky voice, he easily stands out among his peers. After that, second season comes along with Love Evangelist Gen 2. He pursues the concept of a helpless romantic but wants to spread love. It's a little cringe, but he's popular for that. Next, we have the timid boy Susemi. Despite his odd concept, he has been popularized for his singing and talent in music. Next, we have the railroad king Gilbert. His concept is a German cyborg train otaku and expresses his fluency in German and his Korean German accent. Then comes the third season with a dragon in human form, Mimi Chan-chan Seong, who wears a helmet. Next, we have Victory, also known as Victory, Miss Tori, or Toria. Her concept is a cheerleader with a bright personality giving a big morale boost for everyone. Fourth season comes along with female villain Deathhammer Choloki, whose voice can be easily confused with Nin, so be careful. Next, we have the Turkish ice cream man, Ice Geki, which I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know about him until the first Waktaverse PUBG event when he killed Jingburger in the first round of the game.
자, 멍청이 선언. 자, 그리고 자. 아, 징버거님 근데 죽을 것 같아요. 제가 봤을 때 지금 불안합니다. 왜냐면은 소리를 들었기 때문이죠. 아이스 깨끼.
안녕하세요.
어.
안녕하세요.
진짜 안 난장해.
Next, we have the ancient golem Kreese. Finally comes the fifth season with the narcissist prince Butterus III. Next, we have the paladin or holy knight or knight Charlotte. Her knight concept has made her a very blunt person, which has led to some unnecessary scuffles, like the time she called Kimchi Mandu, and I quote, a pig once. Which is the most ballsy thing I've ever heard from a Komem member that I've ever heard in my life. There was a couple of different stragglers that didn't make the cut, but this was it. This was the core group that make up what we now know as the GoMem Academy. Alright, so let's take it from the top. Once upon a time, Wakwood was like, hey, let's set up a audition run for the 7th season of GoMem. Not too long after, he decides, hey, this new group of applicants that just passed through are going to be part of the new group called the GoMem Academy. And if that wasn't confusing enough, technically speaking, they're part of GoMem but lie in a different universe within the Waktaverse. What was initially going to be the 7th season of the GoMem ended up setting the stage up for the GoMem Academy. It's a nice play on words. Don't know why they did it that way, but hey, there you go. At least that's how it was in its inception. What happened? Good question. I'm glad you asked. As of June 25th of 2023, with the guidance of Wakgood, the GoMem Academy trekked through the Waktaverse to finally meet and interact with the OG GoMem. And you already guessed it, it was pure mayhem.
아니 켈칼님
You see, the Komen has always been a competition for popularity and entertaining the masses. So the first meet and greet was a competition where the OG Komen actually won. You'd think that that's the end of the story, right? Wrong. On July 16th, 2023, in the VR Chat soccer match, the Academy team beat the Komen team and went on to win the championship, breaking the tie of both factions. And so the game of light-hearted rivalry begins. In conclusion, now you know Wakgood's newest project after the Izado is the GoMem Academy. The new generation of GoMem that brought a new light to the Waktaverse by making it a multiverse concept by opening that up for future collabs to come. Thank you for watching. I'm your host WakPanchi, and I'll see you in the next video. Best way to support me is to like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos.